that brings us to our guest this morning, Robin Cross from StoneX. Robin, thanks for coming on. You are the lumber guy. Why don't you tell me what you're thinking about that market, and I might interject a few things along the way.
Please do. I always welcome it. Good morning, and it's good to have you, buddy. Well, I don't know if you caught last week's segment, but the market, lumber completely got decimated the last 10 weeks. When we called it on the air, sell this market up in 17, 15, 1400, all that is great property, being that it was 300% over its typical value. Well, after a 10-week sell-off, we went from 1711 down to 500. We lost 1,211 points, so that's substantial. To me, the market has been oversold, but if you remember from the rally, we stayed overbought for quite a big time. So to me, that's not necessarily a market turner, but in this case, you have fires, you have oversold, and you still have demand. We had starts and permits come out this week, which was mixed. Permits were down, but I believe because the reports in the rears, they didn't really catch up. The report was from lumber was still high, and I already seen the builders re-engage once these prices substantially come down. Per our recommendation, these guys went from, possibly being out of business because of the high cost of materials to being well into the black with the current price of lumber. So, you got to take advantage of that. So let's go over some prices. September right now is at $611.60. That's up $27.60 with 172 trades. Quite a bit of trades for the first 19 minutes, but, we had 60 cars left from yesterday's limit up close, so we had to clear the deck on that. And November's coming in at 612, up 41 with only 29 trades over there. So the market went limit up due to the true just oversold nature of this. But more importantly, the fire season is really late August, early September for us. So to have this big of a fire season so early, I knew was going to have impact. So we got our first major Canfor, one of the major Western producers, decided to curtail 115 million feet. And it wasn't necessarily because the mills are on fire or anything like that, but strictly because of supply chain disruptions. And I do believe Canfor being the industry leader, you should see some other smaller mills probably follow suit. They all pretty much go in tandem. But I would still call the market mixed. Even though we're up and I got the good bounce and we're looking for it, the fact of the matter, Scott, is we're a big premium to cash. Cash market printed, Random Lengths printed, $435 on Wednesday. So that makes us right now currently $185 a premium. We're a market, we just got done trading hundreds of dollars at discount, because obviously the board fell a lot faster than the cash did. So, I would be cautious on buying it, but I would definitely look to buy a dip versus yesterday's low of 500 for sure. I feel like that cheap stuff is really getting cleaned up. The mills had great days. Customers had good days yesterday, but there's still kind of a lot of high-priced, bad inventory hanging over the market, right? So that's really kind of what we're looking at, and you could tell being a trader that, it's typical summer markets, right? Market rallies. First thing I looked at this morning is I knew we lost open interest. That's really what it is. You don't have too many new positions being placed due to all the vacations and stuff, but fact of the matter is guys clearly were nervous about shorts in the hole, as they should have been. I mean, what are you selling a 1,200-point break for?
Right.
So.
Thanks, Robin. That's good stuff. It's no longer a backwater. Obviously, we talk about it when we talk about real estate, but you know what? You even, Lumber made the Wall Street Journal here this morning talking about all the things that you just talked about and curtailing the production because of those fires. So we'll see if that lasts with us. Robin Cross from StoneX, thank you very much for joining us. We'll be back after this to talk livestock. Thanks.